Hey guys, welcome back to this lecture, TLS implementation in Prometheus. In this lecture, we will implement the TLS and we will see how it helps us. So let us quickly connect to our EC2 instance where my Prometheus container is running, and then we will make some configuration changes and then we will go ahead. Please note, here for this demo, we will be creating the self-signed certificate so that it does not cost us anything, and we will test whether we are able to access our Prometheus endpoint over HTTPS or not using TLS or using that certificate. Okay, so now let me quickly switch to root user here. Let us go to our directory where we had all the configuration for Prometheus. Okay, so now the very first thing we need to do is we need to get an self-signed certificate which we will be using in the configuration. So let me quickly create the certificate here using OpenSSL command. This is the command that we can use to generate the self-signed certificate. So let me enter it. So it is asking me few details related to certificates like country name, state, locality, organization. Let's say we give it as test, and in the common name, let's say I'm giving this particular public IP. Okay, email address I'm not passing anything. Okay, that's great. So here are the cert and key generated, which I'll be using in the configuration file now. Now it's time we modify our web config file and we pass this cert and key in that config file. Okay, so here I'll enter a new section here, TLS server config, and here I'll give cert path or cert file first. So I'll give, let's say, Prometheus and then Prometheus.yaml. Sorry, Prometheus.cert. Now we have key file, Prometheus.key. Okay, great. We have given the cert and key file. Guys, if you are actually looking into it, so I have done a mistake here intentionally. I would like to see if you can identify it, or I'll tell this in few minutes what is the correction we will be doing. Okay, so I've updated my web config file. Now it's time I restart my container so that the changes gets reflected. So here is my container. What I'll do, I'll restart the container here. Okay, so I've restarted the container. Let's see. Whoa, there is something wrong in my container. As soon as I restarted it, it went into the exited state. So let us quickly go there. Okay, and this is the container which was exited few seconds back. So what I'll do, I will check the logs for this container. Okay, so here I can see the error is unable to validate web configuration file, failed to load X509 key pair. This cert, no such file or directory. Now this is the exception I was talking about, because I have given the wrong path in the cert file and key file configuration. And what wrong path I have given, if you still didn't caught it, this is the path of my EC2 machine, right? This path does not exist inside my Prometheus container. So how would my Prometheus process inside the container would know about this file? Because in container there is no such directory, right? In my container I have etc Prometheus, and then that particular path is mounted to my mnt Prometheus directory in EC2 machine. So what I'll have to do, I will again edit my web config file, and instead of mnt Prometheus, I will make it etc Prometheus. So now this path refers to the path inside the container, and my container or Prometheus process inside the container will be able to identify these files over there, or will be able to get these files over there. Okay, spelling is correct. Okay, so now again let us restart it, or I will say let us start the container now. Now let's see whether it came up. So it is still down. Let us see what is the issue now. It is saying Prometheus.set no such file or directory still. Okay, it is because the spelling mistake in the path. So let us quickly correct it. Now I will again start it. Okay, my container came up now. So now it's time we validate whether we are actually able to enable the Prometheus on HTTPS or not. So let us take the public IP of my EC2 instance and let us try to access it over HTTPS protocol. Okay, it has accepted my certificate, but it is saying my connection is not private because it's a self-signed certificate and it is not trusted by my browser. So I will proceed to access this. Okay, so it allowed me to access Prometheus console on this HTTPS protocol now. If you want to see the certificate, you can see it here. Okay, so common name, this is what we have given. It is expiring on 2023 January 29. So it has accepted the certificate. I can see, or I can access the Prometheus over the HTTPS console now. That means our TLS is activated now. So this was about this lecture. I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.